money laundering. It sounds like something you'd do with dirty socks, not dirty money. But trust me, it's way more serious than a laundry mishap. We're talking about criminals trying to clean their dirty money from drugs, human trafficking, you name it, and make it look legit. That's where AML, or anti-money laundering, swoops in like a financial superhero. AML is all about putting a stop to these shady financial shenanigans. And its trusty sidekick, KYC, or Know Your Customer. KYC is like the detective of the duo, making sure financial institutions know exactly who they're doing business with. Think of it as a background check for anyone trying to open an account or make a big transaction. Why should you care? Because money laundering doesn't just hurt banks. It fuels crime and corruption globally. It's a global problem that needs a global solution. And that's where things get interesting. Remember that global problem we talked about? It needs a team of global superheroes to tackle it. Enter the international organizations setting the standards for AML and KYC. First up, the Financial Action Task Force, FATF. They're like the AML KYC Avengers, creating recommendations and best practices for countries to follow. Then we've got regional players like the European Union with its anti-money laundering directives. These organizations are like the referees of the financial world, blowing the whistle on money laundering and making sure everyone plays by the rules. But with so many players and regulations, things can get a little messy. That's why global harmonization is key. We need everyone on the same page, singing the same AML KYC tune. More on that later. So how do we actually catch these money launderers? Think of KYC as a three-pronged attack, each prong designed to expose those trying to game the system. Prong 1, Customer Identification Program, CIP. This is where we get down to brass tacks, verifying identities with government-issued IDs and checking for red flags. It's like a financial background check, ensuring we're not dealing with a shady character using a fake name. Prong 2, Customer Due Diligence, CDD. This is where things get juicy. We're digging deeper, understanding the customer's financial dealings and assessing their risk level. Think of it as figuring out if their story adds up. Do their transactions match their income? Are they involved in any suspicious activities? Prong 3, Transaction Monitoring. This is where we become financial detectives, scrutinizing transactions for anything fishy. Sudden large deposits, unusual activity patterns. It's all about connecting the dots and spotting red flags that could indicate money laundering. Remember that messy situation with different countries having different AML KYC rules? Yeah, that's a problem. It creates loopholes for criminals to exploit. That's why global standardization is so important. We need everyone singing from the same hymn sheet. Think of it like this. You wouldn't want a soccer game where each team plays by different rules, would you? It would be chaos. The same goes for AML KYC. We need a level playing field with everyone following the same rules. Global standardization makes it harder for criminals to hide, promotes transparency, and makes life easier for financial institutions operating across borders. It's a win-win for everyone, except the bad guys. Section 5, AML KYC goes high-tech fighting financial crime in the digital age. Criminals are getting tech-savvy, and so are we. The world of AML KYC is rapidly evolving, embracing technology to stay one step ahead of the bad guys. We're talking cutting-edge stuff here, people. Artificial intelligence and machine learning are being used to analyze massive amounts of data, spotting patterns and anomalies that would make a human analyst's head spin. Blockchain technology is bringing transparency and security to financial transactions, making it harder for criminals to move money undetected. And let's not forget about biometrics like facial recognition and fingerprint scanning, which are adding an extra layer of security to customer identification. It's like a scene straight out of Minority Report, but instead of predicting crimes, we're preventing financial ones. Section 6, Teamwork makes the dream work, cross-border collaboration in AML KYC. Fighting financial crime is a team sport, and we need all players on the field. That means breaking down silos between countries and fostering international cooperation. Think of it like a global game of catch the bad guy. Information sharing is key. One country might have a piece of the puzzle, while another country holds the missing link. By working together, sharing intelligence, and coordinating efforts, we can create a united front against financial crime. Section 7, AML KYC 2.0- Navigating the Evolving Landscape of Financial Crime. The world of AML KYC is constantly evolving. New technologies emerge, regulations adapt, and criminals find new ways to exploit the system. Staying ahead of the curve is crucial. One major trend is the rise of cryptocurrencies and the challenges they pose to traditional AML KYC measures. Another is the increasing sophistication of cybercrime and the need for enhanced cybersecurity measures. Then there's the growing importance of environmental, social, and governance (ESG) factors in AML KYC. Financial institutions are under increasing pressure to ensure their clients are not only financially sound but also ethically responsible. Section 8. ACE Your AML KYC Exams. A Guide to Preparation and Success. Feeling overwhelmed by all this talk of regulations and exams? Don't worry, we got your back. Acing your AML KYC exams is all about preparation and understanding the material. First things first, get yourself a good study guide and familiarize yourself with the core concepts. Then dive into the nitty-gritty of specific regulations and requirements. Don't just memorize the information, try to understand the reasoning behind it. Practice makes perfect, so take advantage of mock exams and quizzes. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Section 9. Building a robust AML KYC program, from blueprint to evaluation. Implementing a successful AML KYC program is like building a house. You need a solid foundation, strong walls, and a roof that doesn't leak. Start with a comprehensive risk assessment, identifying potential vulnerabilities and areas of concern. Then, develop clear policies and procedures that are tailored to your institution's specific needs. Training is paramount. Make sure your staff is well versed in AML KYC regulations and best practices. Regular training sessions and updates will keep them informed and vigilant.